Yeah, I think the biggest challenge going to be is the transition to a new chief. When you got somebody come in that hasn't been validated, that is pretty much an unknown. It's going to be tough to bring in that validation and to bring credibility. The biggest challenges for the community is just that, and that's building those relationships, building partnerships with that new chief, and restoring some confidence in the department, and building relationships with the community.
Everybody has their opinions right now of what they expect the new chief to be like. I'm talking to the officers, and I hear what they're saying in regards to they want to, have more increased training to, better develop themselves and things of that nature. You have some of the people in the community who are worried about, policing styles. They're worrying about the youth population as well as the homeless issues here. So there's not one issue that's kind of going on. There's kind of a couple of different issues that they're kind of focused on right now. Not something that's anybody's kind of said, the number one problem is crime. I've seen a decrease over the annual reports and everything on certain aspects of that. So there's several different issues that are going on in the community right now, and I don't know what the number one is right now.
Obviously, there's a lot of homelessness, and there's a lot of individuals who are without work. And so a lot of people would ask, what can a police agency do for the community in that respect? I think we can do a lot. First and foremost, we can help mentor and guide and just share our philosophies with the communities that we serve. We should be on a one-on-one level with our community. It is never police officer and the people that they serve. It's got to be eye level. We should be able to make ourselves available to our community anytime that they come calling on us. Whatever we can do, youth is another big issue. I know there's some troubled youth here in Shelton. I've worked with the youth both in scouting and within our church. Youth is very important because they're tomorrow's leaders. And even the youth who might be homeless, the youth who might be addicted, can become tomorrow's leader if the right person comes along and touches that life and makes a difference in that life. It'll happen. I'm not here by a fluke, but I am here because of one teacher. When I was in high school, I had one teacher who made a difference in my life. I had parents that were alcoholics. My life was probably much like a lot of the youth here, where they see their parents are both alcoholics and domestic violence and that kind of stuff happening in the home. That was me up in Tacoma. But I had one teacher that made a difference. And I believe police officers can make the same difference with our youth that even teachers can, if we just take the time to do it.
The biggest challenge, I think, that's being faced statewide is economy. It's still there. People say it's edging up, but it's still there. The other is, just like anywhere else, you've got to be able to get the community engaged, and I think you have a fractured community in some spots. My wife and I walked from one end of downtown to the other, and we heard everything from I love Shelton to I hate Shelton to there's a drug problem, it's not safe, the homeless issue's off the hook. And I think the challenge is getting all of those groups together into one spot to come up with a solution, because the police department's not going to give you the solution. City staff's not going to give you the solution. But working with the groups, actually hear what the real problem is behind it rather than just what the perception is.